Hey, Tigers, I hope you're keeping safe and well. Guys, today I am presenting True Crime Tuesdays. Your normal host, Holly, is not with us at the moment. She's occupado, so I said I will quite happily cover it. Guys, excuse the fan in the background, it's red hot, shut up. Guys, parental advisory, explicit content ahead. Guys, if you are under the age of 18, do not watch this. It is a True Crime Tuesdays story and it's not suitable for young ears. So bugger off and watch another video on the channel. But thank you so much for your support. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get rolling Holly's new intro. Boom. Guys, I am bringing you the True Crime Tuesday case of Dr. Harold Frederick Shipman. Oh, guys, I can't tell you how bad this is. I remember watching it. That's him right there, Harold Frederick Shipman. What a scumbag. Anyway, Tigers, today I bring you a true crime story that will shock you to your core. So, like I said, parental guidance. Graphic content ahead. So, Dr. Harold Shipman, commonly known to acquaintances as Fred Shipman because of the Frederick, was born on the 14th of January 1946. It was quite old when he actually got found out. Born onto a council estate commonly called the Bestwood Estate in Nottinghamshire. He was the middle child out of 3 and his parents were working class, but they were devout Methodist guys. They were indeed. Now, I have cross-referenced quite a lot of this, guys, and everywhere I've checked it's all correct. Shipman passed his 11 plus in 1957, guys. Then he went to a high pavement grammar school, Nottingham, leaving in 1964. Shipman was very close to his mother as well, which I think is a little bit weird because the relationship he had with his mother was doting, but on another level it was cringy, I think. But she died of lung cancer, Tigers, and she died when he was only 17. But this will be the starting point of his sick desires. Now, when Holly sent me this over, bits and bobs over, not so long back, she warned me it was going to be quite graphic. And with the scriptures I'm looking at now, guys, which I will put up at the end of this video so you guys get to see exactly what I am reading through and from to bring you this, guys. Her death came in such a manner that became Shipman's modus operandi. In the later stages of her disease, she had morphine administered at home by a doctor. So obviously, as you can well imagine where this is going to start going, guys. So Shipman witnessed his mother's pain subside despite her terminal condition. This was when she was being injected with morphine. Until her death on the 21st of June 1963. That's what he was witnessing every day. On the 5th of November 66, Shipman married Primrose May Oxtoby. The couple had 4 children. God, you can tell they didn't have a TV. Jesus Christ. Shipman started studying medicine, guys, at Leeds School of Medicine, University of Leeds. Graduated in 1970. My gosh, and this would be the graduation that began everything. So, he began working at Pontefract General Infirmary in Pontefract, guys, West Riding, just in Yorkshire. And in 1974, he took his first position as a general practitioner, commonly called, guys, GPs, at the Abram Omerod Medical Centre in Topmorden. Right, guys, I'm crucifying the pronunciation today, so I do apologise. Guys, if you can help me out, because help. This is really bad, guys. Anyway, in the following year, Shipman was caught forging prescriptions of pethidine for his own use. Ooh, and he was fined $600, and he had to briefly attend a drug rehabilitation clinic in York. He became a GP then at the Donnybrook Medical Centre in Hyde in 1977. So, right, guys, I want to say he was caught with pethidine. Jesus Christ, that's one drug you need to stay well clear of. Shipman continued working as a GP in Hyde throughout the 1980s and established his own surgery at 21 Market Street in 1993, becoming a respected member of the community. Well, that, guys, obviously, as we all know, it didn't last very bloody long. In 1983, he was interviewed in an edition of the Granada television documentary World in Action on how the mentally ill should be treated in the community. A year after his conviction, the interview was rebroadcasted on Tonight with Trevor McDonald. And I can safely tell you guys that is 100% correct. I remember it down to a T, and you could tell on Sir Trevor McDonald's face the pure disgust. It was terrible, guys. So, right, the detection stage of Dr. Harold Shipman's lot started in March 1998 by suspicions being aroused by Linda Reynolds of the Brooks Surgery in Hyde. She expressed her concerns to John Pollard, the coroner at the time, for the South Manchester district about the high death rate among Shipman's patients. Guys, you'll understand very, very shortly why she had so much suspicion. In particular, she was concerned about the large number of cremation foams for elderly women that had needed countersigned. Police were unable to find sufficient evidence to bring charges and close the investigation on the 17th of April. So guys, it was only on from March and April. That is not a decent investigation at all, come on. After the investigation was closed, Shipman killed 3 more people, and in August, taxi driver John Shaw, I thought it's either a silver car or a blue taxi he was driving. He wore glasses as well, large stocky guy, large build, with grey hair I think, and he was the driver, taxi driver, that told the police that he suspected Shipman of murdering 21 patients. That's because them patients used that taxi firm and John Shaw a lot, and I mean a hell of a lot. So Shaw became suspicious as many of the elderly customers he took to the hospital, who seemed to be in good health, died in Shipman's care. Shipman wasn't actually that bright in the end. I don't know how the hell he managed to become a GP. Christ. Shipman's last victim was Kathleen Grundy, who was found dead at her home on 24th of June 1998. He was the last person to see her alive. Later, he signed her death certificate recording the cause of death of old age. Grundy's daughter lawyer, Angela Woodruff, became concerned when solicitor Brian Burgess informed her that a will had been made, apparently by her mother, with doubt about its authenticity. Now guys, this becomes a little bit suspicious, because it wasn't a written, it was a typed will with an old-fashioned typewriter, which unfortunately is how he got caught. This will excluded Woodruff and her children, but left £386,000 to Shipman, and in 1998 that was a hell of a lot of money. So guys, for every £100,000 in 1998, the equivalent in today's money is £156,521. That was as of 2021. Just nearly £750,000 in 2021. Left randomly, very suddenly, to a doctor in her care. At Burgess's urging, Woodruff went to the police, who began an investigation. Grundy's body was exhumed, which is basically terminology stating that the body was re-dug up from the ground and was examined by a coroner and investigatory team as well, and found to contain traces of diamorphine, aka heroin, often used for pain control in terminal cancer patients. Shipman claimed that Grundy had been an addict and showed them comments he had written to that effect in a computerized medical journal. However, police examination of his computer showed that the entries were written after her death. Now you see guys, everything your PC does, everything you do, there is a record stored somewhere on your PC. But Shipman, guys, was arrested on the 7th of September 1998. That's my chair squeaking, by the way, guys. He was found to own a Brother typewriter of the type used to make the forged will. See guys, I told you. The police investigated other deaths Shipman had certified and investigated 15 specimen cases. They discovered a pattern of him administering lethal doses of diamorphine, signing patients' death certificates and then falsifying medical records to indicate that they had been in poor health. So at the Preston Crown Court on the 5th of October 1999, that's when the case began. He was charged with the murders of 15 women by lethal injections of diamorphine, all between 1995 and 1998. They were Marie West, Irene Turner, Lizzie Adams, Jean Lilly, Ivy Lomas, Muriel Grimshaw, Marie Quinn, Kathleen Wagstaff, Blanca Pomfret, Nora Nuttall, Pamela Hiller, Maureen Ward, Winifred Meller, Joan Meller, different spelling, Kathleen Grundy, last off. After obviously receiving life, multiple counts, Shipman hanged himself in his cell at HM Prison Wakefield at 6:20 a.m. on the 13th of January 2004, the eve of his 58th birthday. He was pronounced dead at 8:10 a.m. This is basically now the aftermath of everything. In January 2001, Chris Gregg, a senior West Yorkshire police detective, was selected to lead the investigation into 22 of the West Yorkshire deaths. Following this, the Shipman inquiry, submitted in July 2002, concluded that he had killed at least 218 of his patients between 1975 and 1998. Now, I told you guys there was going to be a lot. The 15 he got charged for was a lot, but no, it was 218. So guys, I can't go into further detail due to community guidelines, but I just want to say, what did you guys think to this? It is one absolutely disgraceful, grim person. I know it's been a bit grim and a bit dark, but I hope you guys enjoyed this True Crime Tuesdays episode. Holly will be back soon, but I will be probably hosting a few more till then. But guys, please do hit the comments down below. Always spread positive vibes. Oh look, Prime Casher Productions. Hi Matt! Hooey! Right, guys, I want to say, stay safe, stay warm, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and stay epic. Ciao for now.